Evening all. Welcome to the live stream this evening. Liverpool versus Lille with Triple J TV. I'm Jonathan. If you haven't seen any of the videos before, I am a keen Liverpool supporter, so we will be doing the watch along tonight. A little bit of housekeeping first and foremost to do. Just getting on my facts and figures already. So, as it stands at the minute, Liverpool are first in the Champions League group. Played 6, won 6 on 18 points, and Lille are on in 10th place. Sorry, played 6 and on 13 points. In regards to their own league, they are in third. They've played 18 on 32 points. As opposed to PSG, which have played 18 and on 46 points, so quite a way off there. And Liverpool, as we know, if you are a Liverpool supporter, are in first place in the Premiership with a game in hand on 50 points, 6 points ahead of Arsenal and Nottingham Forest. Team tonight, a little bit changed from the weekend. He's given a few players a bit of a rest, but I think the position Liverpool are in this group now is, I think they've earned the right to sort of do this. So we've got Ali in goal, Conor Bradley right back, Jarell Quansah and Verge at the back, and then Tsimikas at left back. Swiss guy, Ryan Gravenberch and Curtis Jones in the centre. Then you got Mo on the right, Darwin Núñez in the centre, and Luis Diaz on the left. So still pretty strong. They are out on the pitch now. The famous Champions League music is playing, and then they will shake hands and then get on with it, which is good. I come on quite late onto these streams because there's loads of build up to these games on the different channels. I think tonight the Liverpool match is on Prime as opposed to TNT Sports, but there was the live YouTube build up on LFC TV as well, so I was sort of watching a bit of that as well. So yeah, they're just going through the teams now. Not a lot really happening quite at the minute. I have got my eye on my other team who are playing tonight, Stevenage. They are 1-0 up. I think it's the FA Vars, something like that, against Leyton Orient. They went 1-0 up from a corner, so I'm keeping an eye on that as well. That is live on Sky tonight, or on Sky Plus, whatever it's called now. So I will be keeping an eye on that. So Verge is in the centre circle, just waiting for the opposition captain to come. Just got there now. Got referee Felix Zuara tonight. I think I recognise him actually. Maybe not actually. Now I've seen him again. I don't think I recognise him. I don't know whether it's sort of flares at Anfield or if there's sort of a fog, but there is a sort of fog at the far end of the stadium there. I saw. Hopefully that won't come to anything if it is fog. Don't really reckon. Just looking at the Lille players now, don't really recognise anyone apart from obviously heard of just Jonathan David. So he is their sort of form player from all accounts. He is on a yellow card, so he's got to be a bit careful because he doesn't want to miss out in the next game if it is a key game for them. Possibly will be, depending on the result tonight. Anfield looking positively sprightly tonight. Good atmosphere, it sounds like. I think a European night under the lights is always a good night. Liverpool have got a very, very strong bench. Just saying, Mbappe's cousin is on the bench for Lille. And here we are underway. Liverpool kicking towards the Anfield Road end. That's how they prefer to do the first half. I just hope they are, quite quick in their play tonight. Just, get the game settled down. Hopefully, get a goal early on. Make it less tense for the fans. The way they've been recently. Whoa, Lille just hit one. I thought that was going in. 30 seconds gone, and Lille have the first sort of shot. It was off target. Ali didn't have to do anything. But yeah, he just knocked Conor Bradley off the ball then. And wow, I mean, what a good shot. I mean, it just went to the left-hand side of Ali's near post there, into first row of the Kop there. So yeah, positive start. Can't say anything else really. So I was just saying, Liverpool, need to sort of come out of the traps fast, and it's actually Lille that have come out of the traps fast. So, yeah, positive start for them. You can see they are looking like they are going to be doing a high press. That's what it sort of looks like from what I can see here. It's going to be very much this way inclined, I think. Just having a look, see if I can get the Stevenage game on as well, so I can keep an eye on that for everyone as well. Maybe you don't care. But I'm struggling with my laptop at the moment. Anyway, we won't worry about that at the minute. So we've got Liverpool just sort of getting their customary sort of control on the ball. As I say, I think here we go. So Mo, great ball. Mo is just about going to keep that in. Nobody really making a run. He had nothing to pass to there. He's 32-year-old bloke running a full pelt. You'd think people would be busting their neck to get in there. Just didn't really seem like anyone was really interested. Or if they were sort of drifting towards the far post, not the near post, which is where it should have gone. Lille keeper just kicked it out. A very easy throw for Liverpool on the 18-yard line. So Liverpool just sort of getting it. It's a little bit under control now, although Lille have found a way out. They seem... They're very much talking about this Jonathan David at the minute being the uniform forward, and how many scouts there might be sort of watching. It's one of those, I always say, you can't really judge a forward, I don't think, on Ligue 1. I think that's what it's called, because the quality of football in that league is, there's one, maybe two teams that can win that league, and more often than not, it's only one team, and obviously that is PSG. So yeah, I don't really think you can compare. And look how far Lille, they're in third place, but they're absolutely miles away, from PSG, as I was saying at the top of the show. So yeah, I don't really think you can really judge on that, to be honest with you. Hopefully you've just whilst it's a bit of a lull in the game, hopefully you've had a chance to have a look at some of the other vlogs that have come out over the weekend. I think I did 4 live streams over the weekend, 1 on Friday night and 3 on Sunday. It felt like a lot towards the end of the 4th one, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, hopefully there's some interesting stuff. I've had just some, some nice comments from, from people, which is good. Posting reminders on the Facebook page as well, if anyone is interested. There is the Facebook page as well, and also there's a few bits and pieces on TikTok. Sort of I'm building TikTok up slowly at the minute. Not sort of really going hell to the level of that. Sort of really concentrating primarily on YouTube. A few bits and pieces on the Facebook page, as you might have seen, and then TikTok. I put a few bits and pieces on there, but yeah, it's not where I'm looking to grow the channel at the minute. Although it is another platform. So YouTube is where I'm really sort of enjoying doing what I'm doing at the minute. Stevenage is still winning 1-0. I'm just looking at that on my phone at the moment. Shame I can't seem to get it on my laptop, which is annoying. But yeah, it's still 1-0 in that game. There we go. I might be able to get it. I've turned it down. So forgive me if I'm sort of flicking between two, because I've got the Liverpool game on the big set. I can see the Stevenage game on my phone as well. So yeah, it's all good tonight. It's football all the way. So the Liverpool game really sort of become a bit of a pattern at the moment. Very much sort of Liverpool settling into that sort of normal pattern. Nice ball forward from Dom to Mo Salah. Mo Salah, oof, nice shot. His trademark sort of from right to left. The goalkeeper had that well scouted, I think. Don't think there was ever a problem with that. So 7 minutes played in this game. Apart from that first shot in the first 30 seconds for Lille, it primarily has been Liverpool. They've got it sort of, pretty much controlled. Hope I don't eat humble pie. This is the Champions League after all. Teams are good enough to be there in the first place. So you've got to play what's in front of you. Excuse me yawning, guys. Hopefully you don't get bored. I was really hoping tonight was going to be quite a fast-paced game, because the last couple of streams I've done have been, the Man United game, which came to life in phases, but as a whole it wasn't great. And then the FA Cup game against crikey, I can't think who it was against now. Doesn't matter. Liverpool won 4-0, which sounds like a cricket score, doesn't it? But it wasn't like that the whole time at all. If I can think it was against me, it doesn't really matter, does it? To be honest with you, but if I find it, I will let you know. They're just saying Lisbon taking the lead against Barcelona. Is it Lisbon? I'm sure that's what they just said. I'll check that out for you in a minute, guys. I am just looking, because it annoys me when I can't think who it was against. There you go, Accrington Stanley. How can I have forgotten that, eh? Ridiculous. Right, let's have a look at these other scores in the Champions League. So, oh dear. Monaco actually have beaten Aston Villa tonight. That's a full-time score. Atlanta beat Sturm Graz 5-0. Atletico Madrid 0-0 against Bayern. Leverkusen, it's Benfica, sorry, who have gone 1-0 up against Barcelona. I assume that is in Lisbon. 0-0 Bologna versus Borussia Dortmund. Club Brugge, Juventus 0-0. FC Grosvenor Zvolda, if that's how you say it. I'm probably pretty sure it's not. Against PSV Eindhoven 0-0, Liverpool Lille 0-0, and Slovenia Bratislava versus FC Stuttgart 0-0 as well. So yeah, not a lot really happening in the Champions League at the moment. Stevenage look like they're still winning in their game. So yeah, it's Nunes on the run. Oh, no one in the middle again. Oh. Good run by Nunes then, put the ball right into the pound seats, and there was no one really following up. So that's a shame. Very much end to end, almost feels like a bit of a basketball match this at the minute. And I know I've not been sort of getting overly excited, but although it feels like it's been end to end, there's been no real clear cut chances apart from that first one, in the first 30 seconds for Lille, and then obviously Mo Salah's go a short while ago. But we've sort of just gone 11 minutes. Not a lot really happening, to be honest. And they're just, funny enough, they're just saying the Lille fans are making most of the noise, which is, traditional for away fans, isn't it? The Liverpool fans will step it up in due course and they'll drown them out. It won't be a problem. But on these sort of nights, it's always the case, isn't it, that the away fans make more noise. Got a couple of shorts that are doing pretty well on YouTube tonight as well. A couple from New York, so if you get a chance to have a look at those, give them a look. They're doing pretty well tonight. Good chances by Liverpool. Oh, very strange for Mo. I mean, just didn't really seem it was going anywhere really. But this is how the Liverpool games have been recently that I've seen. It's been very much the team sort of setting up to frustrate Liverpool. And Liverpool having to break them down, which is slightly frustrating. But if that's how teams think that's the best way of playing against Liverpool, what can you do? Darwin Núñez doing a decent cross, looking for Diaz. Oh, that's a shame. Conor Bradley won the ball back, and Curtis Jones is going to get done for a foul there. That was a proper English tackle. I think in the Premier League that wouldn't have been given in Europe, but you're not going to get away with it, unfortunately. Also, whilst it is a little bit of a lull, got a couple of more live streams coming up at the weekend. Got the Centre Parks live stream on Friday night, and then there will be the normal weekly live vlog on Sunday at some stage. I'm not quite sure it's scheduled for Sunday. I think it's scheduled for about 8 o'clock on Sunday, and that should be all right. But we may well be going up to London on Sunday, so it very much depend on what time we get back. But anyway, we'll watch that space. I can always change the time accordingly. Pardon me. Another busy weekend coming up. No football for James, but you might have heard me say in one of the other vlogs at the weekend. Got carriages on Saturday, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, going up to London on Sunday. But we haven't booked the tickets yet because the weather is a little bit hit and miss at the minute. So I'm sort of hoping it's going to be worth it, but we'll see. Oh, what's a ball by Verge? I don't think Mo's going to get there, just a bit too far. Skiddy surface as well, probably. So, good try. But this has been sort of stereotypical of how Liverpool have been in first halves. And, I think as fans, you just want Liverpool to, control the games better in the first half. Whilst they've not been out of control, we just want some goals to go in the first half, settle the game down rather than all this sort of panic there was like at the weekend. I mean, I know Brentford aren't a bad team, but right to the wire there. Diaz, no one gambling at the near post. Barcelona just equalised at Benfica. I'm just hearing in my ear as well. Lewandowski from the penalty spot in the 13th minute there. Dortmund have just scored against Bologna as well. Just got to be faster with the ball again. And I said this. I said this at the last game against Accrington Stanley. It's just not quick enough, and that's the frustrating thing. I think as a fan who's been watching Liverpool, and I know we're in a different era now. From when Jurgen Klopp was there, it was very much rock and roll football. And this Liverpool team is sort of an evolution of that. But I think as a fan, you want to see a bit more control and a bit more sort of cutting edge. This is a good chance for Lille. It looks like they've really got an overload over that back post. Liverpool are very lucky that they got players back. Lille really have blown this. Well, I hope I don't eat my words, but they've very much blown it. They really had sort of 2-on-3 at one point. Now Luis Diaz can use his pace, and he's terrible ball. He was looking for Darwin Núñez's pace, and he just passed it out of play. Instead of hitting it with the probably outside of the boot, he hit it with the inside, and it sort of just bent out of play. So yeah, shame there. Not much to tell you about the minute, guys. Coming up for 20 minutes. It's just the same old from Liverpool's point of view. Clever ball there, but I think that was Curtis Jones. And just spaced straight into the player for a throw from Tsimikas. Just got to get this ball playing faster. When Liverpool show when they do turn it up, teams just can't live them, and I don't get why they don't do it more often. So just gone 20 minutes played. I haven't seen the possession stats yet. I'll have a look for those in a minute. But if it's not 80% to Liverpool, I'll be very, very shocked. Liverpool with a decent chance here. Oh, Luis Diaz is not going to keep that in. That's a shame. He was looking pretty good then for a moment. Well, I'm absolutely shocked at that. It's saying 52% possession for Liverpool, 48% Lille. Now, I cannot believe after watching this game for 20 minutes that it's anywhere near 60-40. I really cannot. That is quite surprising, to be honest. Not that I'm going to question Opta. Well won by Curtis Jones there. Played out from the goalkeeper. Just got to do something with these chances. You know, it just feels very lethargic at the minute. Almost like Liverpool know that, you know, a draw is good enough. I think if I was a manager, which I never will be of Liverpool Football Club, but if I was the manager, I would want to keep those good vibes going, especially after the weekend. You know, that was the atmosphere and the fans' reaction was just, you know, some of the best. Hey, you know, ride that wave. You know, play the football quicker. Bit better there by Liverpool. Just Dom was stretching in and he's giving the ball away. I think Liverpool just given a foul away as well. I think is that Conor Bradley? No, it's Darwin Núñez. Fair dues to him for getting back. Just saying exactly what I've been saying. There's been not a lot of goal and one action, and that's about it's about right. You know, it's been very very much Liverpool controlling the game and not a lot else really. So frustrating. Maybe I should get a Real Madrid Barcelona game next because they're usually cricket scores and loads of action going on. Coming up 25 minutes played. It's as you were. Oh, well in Luis Diaz taking a little bit of initiative. Shame about the pass through, but thank God a Liverpool player's actually taking some initiative. You know, come back, nick the ball off the opposition and try to put it through from Mo. It just wasn't good enough to pass, but it's the intent I think that Liverpool fans will applaud. Oh, Connor Bradley's just been brought down there. Slow it all down, Connor, and let the big boys go out. Exactly. Well, Benfica have just taken the lead against Barcelona. Maybe that's the game I should be watching. So Liverpool got a free kick about 40 yards out. All the big boys have gone up. No. Totally and utterly overhit. I can understand what he was trying to do. Passes completed, 171 from Liverpool, 149 for Lille, 90% accuracy for Liverpool. Didn't see the Lille one, it just went off the screen too quickly, I'm afraid. 26 and a half minutes played. To be fair, Liverpool's standing players, Bradley, Kwanzaa, haven't really had too much to do. I did forget that Angel Gomez played for Lille. I thought he did actually, but he's been injured. They're saying recently, so he's on the bench tonight. Wretched cat has just been ill. Right. So Stevenage are still winning at 1-0. Liverpool have a throw-in on their right-hand side. It's gone back all the way to the defenders. This should be get past the verge. I'm trying to find something interesting to say, guys, at the moment. But as I say, it's not really happening at the minute. No real chances. As I said before, Liverpool totally controlling the possession, but not really doing much with it. Just got Alan Shearer saying about Liverpool being patient, but after half an hour. We are just on half an hour. It's not great. Well, one back there. I think that was Dom Diaz should be onside. Nice ball across. Oh, it was hit with so much power by Diaz. Most of all, I mean, unless he studied it with the bottom of his foot just towards goal, I mean, he was literally fired across. I mean, don't matter whether you're Mo Salah or any other player in the world, you're not going to get that under control. I mean, in fact, it's his knee in the end. I'm hoping, guys, come the second half, Liverpool will be attacking the Kop end, and there might be a bit more excitement because this is pretty dull at the moment. And I'd love to be saying more positive things, but it is. I'm describing it how it is, and it is very much a slow burner. That is exactly the phrase. Just as I was looking for the best phrase, the commentator has just come up with it, and I think that's the best one. Oh, Liverpool trying to play their way out, and they played themselves into trouble. They're getting players back now on the overload, so hopefully a bit of defending should be all right. Well done, not gone out for a corner. Throwing for Liverpool on their right hand side, right near the corner flag. Their corner flag as opposed to Lille's corner flag. I must say Lille have come with a game plan and they're executing it very well. If anyone's interested, Leighton Orient is still losing to Stevenage, and that's got about 15 minutes to run in that game as well. I've said, do you know what? The last 3 streams I've done, this being the third, it's been all the same, just such a sloppy, slow start. And you just think to yourself, why can't they start a game how they are in the second half? Well, one back there. Oh, good ball. Mo's through on goal here. 1-0 Liverpool. And like I've said, Liverpool, as soon as they turn the wick up, this is what happens. It's an absolutely fantastic ball through. The referee is being asked about a foul and the build-up to that. I think he's just flagged it away, and I don't think VAR are going to look at it anyway. I think VAR look at everything, don't they? But I don't think anyone will even look at it. Just having a look now. So Jonathan David. I think it's a good sliding tackle. Was it Curtis Jones that put that through? I think it was a great ball by Curtis Jones. And Mo just one touch finish from right to left. Great finish. But I've said it before, I'll say it again. Don't matter how many times you say it as a Liverpool fan, as soon as Liverpool turn it up, this is what happens. It's taken essentially 2 passes. Tsimikas, Curtis Jones, Mo Salah, goal. I don't know what more I can say. 1-0 Liverpool, fantastic, but we need to do more of this collectively and more often in games, and certainly more often in the first half, because the first 35 minutes or so has just been absolutely diabolical. Liverpool are on the attack again. Mo is free on the right hand side. I don't think it's good chance there, but I don't want to come across as like a broken record. But I can't be the only fan, and I bet I'm not the only fan that says the same thing. As soon as you quicken this pace up, the quicker the chances come, and they come quickly. Curtis Jones is down injured at the minute. I'm not sure whether he's going to need any help. I'm not sure if they called in the. No, he's back up on his feet. That's good news. I think he might have taken one to the nether regions there. Old Curtis Jones. So very much gone back into the pattern that we've seen most of this first half, where Liverpool are controlling the play. Like it to be a bit faster, but they're now winning, so they now can control the game exactly how they want to control it. I'm just saying how the ball didn't go out there. Interested to see the replay. It rolled right down the touchline. I think it's actually given a foul because it was never anywhere near going out of place. It must have been, it is a foul. It's a free kick. Total attempts on goal, 3 for Liverpool, 1 for Lille. Lille might be very soon to have another one because they've got a very, very decent free kick position to whip a ball in. They haven't gone that way. They're now crossing it in, and Ali will come out. I think that's just a bit of a clash with Alisson Becker. Yeah, it's knee to his backside. He's probably got a bit of a sore ass, hasn't he? Yeah, it's exactly where he's holding. Ali coming at full pelt, and he's just giving him a bit of a whack. Back up on his feet now. Liverpool on the attack here and headed out for a corner. So Liverpool got a corner. Sorry, I almost missed that. Just trying to sort out the cat's incident she's just had. So it looks like Dom is going to hit this in, right-footed, in-swinger. 5 minutes till half-time. Referee just sorting out some nonsense that's going on in the 18-yard box. Pardon me. Good punch out by the keeper. Ryan Gravenberg just put it back in, but it wasn't really to anyone. Well won back there. Terrible shot. Worth a try, but terrible shot. Especially when you see what he can do. The one he hit at Brentford on Saturday that hit the upright. That was just a terrible shot. I'm having a bit of a laugh and a chuckle. What's this? Liverpool, top European goal scorers of all time. Mohamed Salah on 50. The next one was Stevie G on 41 goals. So that says the company that he's keeping. That is unbelievable. I think Curtis Jones might be in a bit of trouble here because he went down earlier on. Just whilst there's a break in play, they were talking about this bloody contract situation with Salah, Verge, and Trent. Obviously, Trent isn't playing tonight, but the other two are. I just wish Liverpool would put it to bed one way or the other. Let the fans know what is going on. I know, obviously, some of these players, Trent in particular, said he wants to keep everything behind closed doors. I get it. But from a fan point of view, you just want to know what's going on because, it goes quiet and then it picks up again and then you just don't know what's going on. We are in the middle of a January transfer window. Liverpool at the minute, really, there's nothing really coming out of the club as far as I know about any signings in or out. I still think Liverpool could do. I know Ryan Gravenberg's done really, really well, but the lad has played pretty much every minute of every game. He needs some help in that role, and I don't think Tyler Morton can really, fill that void. He's not on that level. Did all right in the FA Cup, but he's not on that level yet. Liverpool do need some help in that position, and I honestly think we could do with, a better quality striker. When Jota's on it and fit, he's very, very good. Darwin had his moment, obviously, against Brentford the other night, but they're so few and far between. Oh, Mo's away here. 2-0. Oh, no. Just gone to the left-hand side of the post. I would have put my mortgage on that going in that far post. In fact, I was calling it. We're about 3 or 4 yards out. What a shame, but so strong. So strong. He's fending off the defender. The defender was scared, witless. Such a shame. But yeah, they are right in what they're saying in the commentary box as well, that there are now beginning to be big spaces opening up now in the Lille. Liverpool have sort of waited it out, and in this last 10 minutes they have been a lot better. Very lucky to get away with that, Jero Kwanzaa, because I think he'd lost the ball, to be fair to him, but done well to get the free kick. 2 minutes injury time, guys, and then I will have a quick break. Come on, Liverpool, try and push for another goal just before half time. That'll make us going to half time a lot happier. Oh, well done. Luis Diaz, I think, has been the best player on the pitch. And just spraying a pass out to, my best done well to keep that in. What a ball that was by Luis Diaz. And what a ball that is, I don't think he's going to get there now. But Liverpool, when they turn it on, and I can't keep saying it because it's stating the obvious. 2 passes and they're almost in on goal. And it's the same every time. As soon as the pace quickens up, and this is what Arne Slot's got to be saying to them at half time, we've got so much quality, you just got to turn it on. So Lille on the attack with just over about 30 seconds. Oh, good chance this. Oh. Yeah, got the ball just about, so that was right on the limit. Oh dear. Given away cheap by Liverpool, but out by Tsimikas. So we've got about 15 seconds for half time there, guys. And I think that's what they're just saying, exactly what I've just said. The first half an hour was pretty rubbish. The last 15 minutes has been so much better. It really has been. Referee's going to be blowing up any time, I think, now, guys. Fair dues to the referees, allowing the attack to play itself out. I'm surprised he hasn't blown the whistle. No, he has. So, half time, Liverpool 1-0 up. Mo Salah scoring a really good goal after a great pass from Curtis Jones. Shame about the first half an hour because it was pretty rank. But as soon as Liverpool started playing, it was a pretty good watch. We'll be back for the second half in 15 minutes, so just after 9 o'clock. And hopefully we'll get some more goals in the second half. I'm going to mute you for now, guys, and I will be back in 15. Hi guys, so second half has just kicked off a short while ago. Liverpool made 2 substitutes, it looks like. Gravenberch and Dom's gone off, McAllister and Elliott come on. So pretty much like for like there. Positive attack here. Liverpool have really got players flying forward here. Mo's gone for the pounds. Just go through the other scores this evening. Stevenage did win 1-0 against Leyton Orient, so they are through. I don't know if it's. I think it's in the. I'll let you know on that actually, because they were. Yeah, that was knockout now because it's not a league table format as far as I can see. So they are through to the next round. Reference to Champions League. Aston Villa lost 1-0 to Monaco. Atalanta beat Strasbourg 5-0. By Leverkusen beating Atletico 1-0. 3-1 now to Benfica against Barcelona. That amuses me. Bologna losing to Borussia Dortmund 1-0. Club Brugge Juventus 0-0. Eindhoven beating Zvelda 3-0. Liverpool obviously winning 1-0 here. And Stuttgart are now winning 2-0 against Slavia and Bratislava. So not a lot of change there really. So second half, sort of as you were, Liverpool have made 2 of their 5 subs. It looks like Lille have not made any. So they seem quite happy with how it's going. Obviously, cheeky run this by Darwin Núñez. Play it through, Darwin. Not quick enough. Rubbish. I haven't really looked at the live groups at the minute, so I'm going to have a quick look now to see what's what. So currently Champions League group, and bear in mind not everyone has played at the moment, but you've got Liverpool in first place on 21 points. That'll be 7 out of 7 as it stands. Not too long way to go in this game yet. Bayer Leverkusen second place on 16 points. 7 games played. Barcelona 7 games played, 15 points. Borussia Dortmund 7 games played, 15 points. Atalanta 7 games played, 14 points. Next best placed English team is Arsenal, but they've only played 6 and they've on 13 points. So they would go up to 3rd if they were to win tomorrow night. Aston Villa in 8th. They are now outside the automatic places. I think from 9th down they go into a playoff. Well, I was actually looking for Man City and I've just seen them. Wow. 24th place, and that's the last position for a playoff position. That is unreal. Absolutely unreal. Celtic in 23rd there, Real Madrid 22nd. There's some big teams that are hovering around that danger zone. There really is. So yeah, some very strange results there. Very strange results and positions, but there's there's some big teams that need some big results over these next few games to secure themselves, if not automatic positions, definitely playoff positions. So yeah, there's lots to play for over the next game or two. Simcast has just been brought down on about 20-25 yards, so another dangerous free kick for Liverpool. It was, yeah, well, I'd say 50-50 there. If I'm being an absolute fair, unbiased fan, it's 50-50. So I think Simicast is going to whip this into the back to the water back post, and Kwanzaa that was got on the end of that. It's just gone over the bar. I'd like to see a replay of that because it's just over the bar. But I mean, how these players get away with it? You got one player sort of blocking him, another player pushing him. I mean, yeah. Well, I suppose that's happening all the time in the box, isn't it? So you can't just say it's happened to him. Maybe be a bit stronger as well, perhaps. I think if that was Verge, it might have been a different outcome. Good play there. Shame. Very good play there. One touch passing there by Liverpool. Little triangles on the halfway line. They've got to be, they're just panned to Arne Slot. I mean, any Liverpool fan to have said that Liverpool will be in the position they are now, mid-January, I think they would have been told they were living in cloud cuckoo land. Top of the Premiership by 6 points, top of the Champions League by however many points it's going to be. I think it's going to be 6 points as well as it stands. It's just unreal. It's astonishing. And I know you can say, probably a lot of these players, well, in fact, all these players are, Jurgen Klopp's team, but they are not playing the same style. It's a lot more measured with Liverpool now. It's not just this cut and thrust. And Liverpool were beginning to get a little bit like it, towards the end with Jurgen Klopp. But it's very much now a measured approach. I'm not going to fib. Sometimes this slow burning sort of games, isn't the best to watch. But when Liverpool do, turn it on, as I've said before, they do turn it on. But I just think it needs to be quicker more often, because in that first half, that last sort of 10, 15 minutes, Liverpool were, battering them. And yes, they probably should have scored another goal. Great ball out to Mo Salah on the right-hand side here. He's got Bradley doing an overlap if he's needed. Great pass in there. McAllister to what's guy? Comes to nothing. It's a bit of a shame because it's good playing and passing by Liverpool. Great tackle, great block there by McAllister. That's what people want to see. Yeah. So 55 minutes gone, guys. Wasteful ball there. Unlucky there, sort of Darwin Núñez, won the ball back, pass it to Mo. He then sort of tried to tee it up. I think it was from McAllister who didn't come to anything. But Liverpool very much are in control of this game at the minute. It feels like not a matter of if, it's when the next goal comes. And I think the second goal comes. And then I'd like to see Mo come off occasion to get some minutes. Mo hates coming off. Every time I see him come off, he's always not a happy camper. But I think you've got to see the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is at the weekend. I believe it's Ipswich at the weekend on Saturday. Won't be covering that game because, as I say, we are out. But that might make my great play this by the. Oh dear, Conor Bradley. Great one-touch passing by Liverpool around the sort of 18 yards, 18, 20 yard. Then Conor Bradley does the overlap, and he just needed to tee that up, not go for the goal, just whip it in, especially or even lay it back. There were two players completely unmarked around the penalty spot. It's just all about decision making at this level. It really is. As I say, a couple of my videos are doing pretty well on YouTube in the last sort of 4 or 5 hours. Give them a watch. Just noticed a new subscriber. So that's 2 new subscribers today. So that is fantastic news. I'm looking everywhere at the minute, aren't I? Trying to keep up with what's going on. Liverpool just had a really, really good opportunity. Darwin Núñez. Conor Bradley played it through. Darwin Núñez running through sort of to the right-hand side. Great save by the goalie's leg to deny Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez, that what happened at the weekend with Brentford, and there's 2 goals being scored in injury time. I mean, if that's not giving him any confidence, what will give him confidence? He knows he can do it. And believe you me, I've been one of his worst critics because, this is his 3rd season at Liverpool now. I was hoping by now we would see, the real Darwin Núñez. Referee. Oh, he's off. Red card for the Lille player. I think he just said his Isimond. Absolute joke. I think that would have been a red card. Mendy, I think it is a Mendy. I think he should have been sent off anyway. Luis Diaz threw on goal, and he just sticks his leg out, makes sure he's not going anywhere. I think that would have been better on a rugby pitch or in a WWE ring, to be honest with you, rather than on a football field. I mean, he knew what he was doing. You can't say taking one for the team there, because you now cost your team. Your team have got to play for half an hour against a rampant Liverpool at Anfield, attacking the Kop end for half an hour. McAllister looks like he's going to whip this in. Oh, Liverpool, they really are making chances. It wasn't McAllister who whipped that in. It must be Tsimikas. Yeah, because it's McAllister actually got the header. Just got to get this second goal, because whilst it's still 1-0, it's still very nervy, and I think that's what Slot. What do I say, Klopp? Slot, will be saying. They've got to get this second goal, put it to bed. Excuse the dogs in the background if anyone heard that. Probably just seen an ant or something out the window, and they decide that now's the time to start barking. They'll be going to bed soon. and Lille have just equalised against Liverpool. 10 men Lille have just equalised against Liverpool, and it was just such a complete and utter calamity in the Liverpool defence. And Virgil van Dijk is going absolutely ape. You know, you've got the Lille players all sort of talking to each other. I think they're getting ready to bring Endo on. I think Gerald Gonza's coming off. That's who it looked like. Maybe I'm wrong saying that, but that's who they pan to. But I mean, it's just Liverpool defence at times. You know, just sixes and sevens. I mean, what is going on? Well, such a shame. It was very much Liverpool in control, and we're now back to square one. 1-1. Lille have got the red card. Lille now making a couple of changes as well. They've still got to play 25 minutes with 10 men, and Liverpool have been dominating this game. So fingers crossed, Liverpool can get that next goal and hopefully take the game away from Lille. But yeah, slightly frustrating because that was an unnecessary equaliser, and now it's put Liverpool under a bit of pressure to get this second goal. Although, as I've said before, Liverpool pretty much in control of this Champions League group anyway, so I don't think it's a massive issue. But you obviously want to win your last home game. Yeah, the commentators are saying exactly the same. You know, the chances that Liverpool have had, they should have been well away. And whilst it was 1-0, and I said it 10, 15 minutes ago, exactly that, whilst it's still 1-0, there's still a chance, no matter whether they've got 11 men or 10 men. And this is the net result of what's happened. The crowd have picked up now, which is good to see. You know, hopefully they can be the 12th man and pull that ball towards the Kop. It is just going to be very, very difficult for Liverpool now, you know, because Lille are just going to be like a 4-4-1 sort of two banks of four. And they're going to have to say to Liverpool, come and get us, because a point, we're happy with a point at Anfield. You know, Liverpool certainly got Gakpo on the bench there. Yeah, very, very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. First time Liverpool have conceded in the Champions League in 10 hours of football. And what a complete and utter pile of junk the goal was. I mean, it's just so frustrating. Okay, so we go again. We've got 25 minutes left. Liverpool are on the attack, and they are piling players forward, as well as his Endo, who came on for Dom. But it's exactly what I said now. It's two banks of four. Jonathan David playing that sort of up front by himself. No shocks with how Lille are now playing. To be fair, a nice touch by Harvey Elliott there. Pulled through players almost out of the game. Liverpool just got to be patient. I know I'm one of the ones that are kind of about pace and everything else, but there's a time for this pace and there's a time for patience, and this is the time. You know, they will tire this team out slowly but surely if they keep playing it like they are. That's exactly what they're trying to do. Decent crossing, but they've got a corner on their left hand side. Just a bit of quality. It's all they need. They've proved they can score from set pieces. Let's just get one. Oh, deflected in. What a goal. But I mean, it's no more than Liverpool deserved. 2-1 Liverpool, but I mean, it must have ricocheted. I don't know who it hit. It was a great shot by Harvey Elliott. I mean, he hit it on the half volley. I'd like to see the replay, to be honest. So I'm just having a look now. I mean, this isn't the best angle to see it, this first replay, but I mean, he's hit it on the half volley. Can't see who it's hit. Oh, it's off the number 17. I mean, Macau. I mean, to be fair to him, he was just trying to block the shot, and you can't really bemoan him for that. But yeah, and to be honest with you, no more than Liverpool deserve, and that probably will suck the life out of Lille now anyway. That, to be honest. Harvey Elliott's first Champions League goal at Liverpool, they're just saying. Well, it was on target, irrelevant, so it won't go down as an own goal, will it? It'll be his goal because it was on target in the first place. So that's good for him. Because nothing worse than having your goal chalked off because it wasn't going on target and it's deflected off someone's backside and gone in the other corner. I was just saying Harvey Elliott was attending the 2018 Champions League final. I believe that was the second of two games against AC Milan. Obviously, we all know what happened in the first one in Istanbul. And unfortunately, the second one was unfortunately a loss. Nice ball through. Oh, good defending there by the Lille defender, because I tell you something, if he's not got that, it would be a 1-on-1, and hopefully Liverpool would have then been 3-1 up. Well, they are really gambling, Lille, and great pressing by Liverpool. You know, we're now in the 70th minute. Liverpool are still playing, you know, like their absolute future depended on it. You know, the players are going after everything. They really are. Distance in kilometres of Liverpool, pretty much the same, 89.72, 80.97 for players run. So pretty much the same. I'm surprised at that. Well in there. Good play. Oh, I think that could be. I think he could be in trouble there. It looked like it was 2 feet. I need to have a look at that. Well, I'll tell you something. He's got him with 2 feet, and it's the scissor thing. So if I have a look at that, and it's quite high as well. Well, it looks like he's got away with that one. So Liverpool on the attack here. Diaz on the left-hand side did have the overload of Simicast. He has now got the ball, but Luis Diaz just hobbling away a little bit. I hope he's all right. Good ball out. Oh, Mo just couldn't get there. Just a bit too much. Thank you. He's going to be coming on in a minute. So is that going to be for Mo? Mo will not be happy if it is him that comes off. I can assure you of that. So we still haven't seen the England international come on, which is a shame for Lille. It's Diaz coming off, so I'm fairly sure that's because Mo doesn't want to come off. So both teams have now just got one sub left. "15 minutes left, and it really has sort of settled down now a little bit. It's pretty scrappy. I think the substitutes have done a really good job of, unfortunately, breaking the game up. 'Kay, I think Hayes has kept that in. Well done. Good lad. Decent ball forward. Oh, well done, Endo. Oh, silly free kick. Well done, Endo, for winning that. Because they were threatening to get on the attack then, Lille. And Liverpool had pulled a lot of players forward in that attack. Just that final ball for Liverpool at the minute, with 13 minutes to go. Been a bit of a, as I say, substitutes have really done a good job of sort of breaking the game up, but it's not obviously been good for us, the fans, watching it. Unfortunately, Lille are on the attack here. With the first attack they probably had in about the last 10 minutes or so. Looked dangerous for a second. Excuse me, guys. So we're coming up for 12 minutes left. Good thing Alisson Becker was on the ball there. Oh, good touch. And nice ball played forward. Instantly looking for Mo. And Mo's good save by the goalie. My internet froze at the most inopportune moment. I was waiting to cheer from the crowd. Yeah, with the leg out for a corner. So Tsimikas is going to knock this in from the right-hand side, an in-swinger. And the referee just blew the whistle as he was taking it right up to take it then. Again, for some more nonsense going on in the penalty area. Just made a different angle for himself. Oh, this is a really dangerous that was. Give him some support. Endo's like, won the ball. Well done. And the crowd very warm to that as well. Do you know what? I've always said this about the Liverpool fans. They appreciate good play and they appreciate good effort. And if you can do one of them or both of them, the Liverpool fans, you will find a place in Liverpool fans' hearts. They appreciate the good stuff. Just looking at any other results that are coming through. Benfica now 4-2 up against Barcelona. Atletico Madrid drawing with by Leverkusen. Bologna now beating Dortmund 2-1. Juventus still drawing 0-0. And PSV beating Belgrade 3-1. So they're just saying if results remain as they are currently, Liverpool will be confirmed the winners of the Champions League group phase tonight. So please let that happen because next week you can then basically give your players, your big players, the evening off, letting them freshen up for what's to come. And then I think any Liverpool fan would say, who cares about what the result is next week? I couldn't even tell you who it's against. I will check now. PSV Eindhoven, who are also winning tonight. Oh, great shot there by Chiesa. Really made the angle for himself. Cutting onto his right foot from that left-hand side. Such a shame. Deserved better there. But good to see he's sort of finding a little bit of confidence. He's another one that probably would have found a lot of confidence with that goal against Accrington Stanley. Bit silly there by Conor Bradley, but again, you can sort of understand. 4-3 in Lisbon now. I understand. I knew I should have swapped to that game. I might not know who the players were, but would have been a good game to follow. Yes, and the knockout phase draw is on the 31st of January, so that is going to be Friday week, isn't it? Doesn't say what time it is. But yeah, Friday week. So now I've got just under 8 minutes to go, guys. Looks like Trent's going to be coming on for a bit of a run out. Silly free kick, Nunes escape away. Now Liverpool in control, and you give the ball back to the team, so they can get their shape back. Silly free kick to give away. I'm not quite sure who Trent's going to be coming on for at the minute. You'd think Conor Bradley, but I sort of feel it could be resting Mo as well. I might be wrong on that, but I think he probably has got just as much chance as anyone else of coming off, to be fair, at the minute. Corner. Good block tackle there by McAllister there, but again, just tried to Virgil van Dijk. I always like his expression because he knows how to defend the box, and he is seeing things in front of him. I think that sometimes he just wonders what the hell's going on. Some of the defending that's in front of him and to the side of him as well. So we are into the last 5 minutes with Lille with a corner. They were looking for a short one there, but I think it's going to go into the area. It can't go anywhere else, surely. Yeah, it's well defended by Liverpool. Unlucky there. Had that ball been a bit better, Liverpool could have been on the attack there with the traditional red arrows flying forward from Liverpool, but not to be this time. Offside against Lille there. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, just offside. And it is Conor Bradley coming off. Slightly shocked, but not really. Mo just doesn't want to come off, does he? Sometimes you just have to be taken off for your own good, don't you? Don't matter who you are. But Liverpool very much doing the old one-touch passing now, totally feels like they're totally in control. I'm not sure you're ever completely in control when it's like 1-0 or 2-1, whatever the deficit might be. By one goal, you are certainly never, I don't think, in full control because it just takes one attack, like we saw when Liverpool 1-0 up. There's just no definitiveness to that at all. Gone out of play there. They're very much playing out time, I think, Liverpool now. I mean, they just on who's capable of, playing that pass and stuff like that. But got to be realistic. the game management comes in, being a bit streetwise. I think you just got to be sensible and ride the game out now. Lille fans very much in good voice, and I don't think they can be too disappointed. How their team has played. They give a very good account for themselves, and obviously pulling or level after going 10 men down. I think that's fair dues, and that's given Liverpool a bit more of a problem. They found the answer to the problem, nonetheless. But it's harder than they'd have wanted to work. Yellow card for Andre there of Lille. Liverpool again have a decent position free kick. It is outside the area, but it's right on the edge. Andre's just been booked, and that rules him out of the next game. So Liverpool have got free kick in a reasonably dangerous position. I don't think they'll go for a shot from here. I think it's going to be something. I'd love to see Trent try and whip this to the right, to that right hand corner. I think he still may as well, but this is just all about confusing the goalie, I think. No, it was a good cross, but unfortunately met by a Lille player. Sorry. So we're into the last minute, and then whatever injury time is, guys, I'll let you know what the injury time is when it comes up. Again, I think we're looking probably about 3 or 4 minutes with the substitutes. I don't think there's been many stoppages, to be fair, and that I can think of, but definitely there's been at least 9 substitutes, I think. So from that point of view, there's going to be 2 or 3 minutes, isn't there? You would like to think, all the substitutes. Let you know in about 30 seconds. So 10 seconds to get to the 90. Oh, dangerous here. Mo's on the attack. Great ball. Oh, lovely touch. Oh, can still do it. Come on. Oh, it's got to finish. Got to finish. Offside against Darwin Núñez. Such a shame. But great play by Liverpool again. Feel sorry for Chiesa because he's had 2 good opportunities in this game to finish it. Fair dues to the goalie. It's good saves. Yeah, it was miles offside. Miles offside. VAR doesn't even need to look at that. They can see that with the naked eye. They will look at it because that's what they do. But it was miles offside. Great save by the goalie, though. Fair dues to him. No wonder they're talking about him coming to the Premier League. So we are into 3 minutes of injury time. I think we've got at least another 3 minutes to go because they were deliberating that goal decision. Mo on the attack here. Shame. You can see what he's trying to do, trying to play Chiesa over the other side. But Liverpool have been so strong with the press tonight from the very front. I mean, it's been great to see. They really have been strong with the press. They've been really buzzing around the other team. It's been great to see, great to watch. Big up for their fitness. I mean, that's big fitness that you can keep going for 90 minutes in that sort of mindset. Alisson Becker just retrieves the cross. But yeah, it's a lot to say to sort of keep the the intensity up. Liverpool have never really sort of dropped the intensity. To be fair, they've slowed it down at times from the point of view of the way the game is played, but the intensity from the point of view of the pressing and moving around has been good, sort of from the first minute until now. I think McAllister just got a yellow card there. He did get a yellow card, but does not miss the next game, thank goodness. Oof. Well, Endo's just been bowled over. Great defending. Corners for Lille though, but again, all of their own making. Endo giving the ball away after about 30 yards out, and now got this situation where it can be dangerous from a corner. Well, the goalkeeper's even come up for this. Remember old Alison Becker doing something similar at West Brom a few seasons ago. A very low-driven corner, and it just depends on how quick. Chiesa wasn't that quick at all, was he? And I think that's basically it. The Lille have kicked the ball out. I mean, it's got to be it now. I mean, even if we go to 3.5 minutes with the offside decision, we're not far away now. You know, it's been a professional performance by Liverpool. You know, they're winning 2-1. I think Harvey Elliot's just been given a yellow card for time wasting. All a bit silly. Yeah, overall Liverpool deserve this win. See, we've had the chances to make it 3, maybe 4 as well. So it's not been. The final whistle's just gone, but their own way. Lille have had their chances, as I was about to say. But as I say, it's been a professional performance, 2-1 to Liverpool. They've topped the Champions League group. They are through to the next phase. They can play whatever the hell they want team next week. Fantastic. Guys, been a pleasure being with you for the game. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. We'll do it again soon.